And we are live and in color. Hey there, chat. Oh, man. Ooh, I swear. I get a job and have some money again. Go to masseuse or a chiropractor or something. Shoulder, back, and neck are killing me. Alright, so I guess table quests are the first thing to do. Good to get this 3-minute break out of the way early. Well, probably should be back from ads at this point. So let's get back to it. Alright, what do our table missions look like here? Deal with the relatives of the Trevelyan's. Yep. Alright. Dear Lady Montelier, splendid news. Lord Trevelyan's relatives have become much more careful about invoking the name of the Inquisition. In fact, they appear to be deliberately avoiding me as well, as if they're afraid that the more the Inquisition scrutinizes them, the more they the more may be made clear to our eyes. Just imagine. I trust you're in good health. Tell me, how does the left hand of the divine fare these days? Please pass on my compliments to Sister Liliana, whose work I always admire. Best regards, Lady Buttlefoot. Like that horse head image at the bottom. Leaving horse heads in people's beds to be like, hey, keep talking all that trash. I'm gonna end up like this horse. There are scandalous rumors flying about Starcave, tales that paint the Inquisition as a wicked usurpers and thieves. I suspect Lord Trevelyan's relatives, the ones we quieted before with the help of Sister Liliana, are taking their petty vengeance. Yeah, fair enough. There is a ringleader, Ban Dorner, has taken care not to let any whisper be tracked back to his household, but the man has a tongue as forked as an Elysian bard's. If he can be made an example of, I believe the naysayers will fall silent. These villains will never stop. I say we let them talk themselves to death. Ban Dorner has feuded with Starkhaven's royal family before. If we start rumors that he intends to begin again, he will be too busy managing that affair to poison ours. Ban Dorner sells his harvest to Antiva. If his taxes were mysteriously inflated, he'd have something to worry about besides us. Fair enough. Yeah.
At your service.
It was a bit harsh to start suggesting in rumors that if my own family stops trying to take my name in vain and use my familial connection to them to inflate their status and their money, and then I was pissed about that because they were all distant relatives that I had never met, and so I was just like, what? And so I had Liliana basically start rumors that, you know, if they keep talking all this trash, I was going to send assassins to kill them. And that shut them up, got them scared. But apparently it also started some other family members talking about how the Inquisition's evil and wicked. I suppose perhaps I was a little harsh. But never intended to go through with any killing. I just wanted them to stop, you know, acting like we were bros just so that they could seem important. Okay. Locate the missing seekers. Oh, right, the important thing for Cassie. For a time, finding the missing seekers seemed impossible. Early indications pointed to these men and women heading one at a time into Ferelden, but here their trail went cold. A chance rumor regarding Ban Loren, a Ferelden nobleman who had not been heard from for months, led Inquisition agents to investigate Caer Oswin, and they, too, went silent. These events are connected, and it seems this is where the missing seekers will be found. All right. What else we got here? Anything new that isn't just gathering resources over and over again? Don't think so. Western Approach. Oh, okay. So yeah, resources. Shipment of resources from Western Approach has arrived. Paragon's Luster, which I have tons of. Oh, right, yeah. We have to clear out those sulfur pits that we found in the Western Approach. Commander, we have completed the initial estimates on the construction of an elevated bridge over the toxic sulfur pits in the Western Approach. The work will require 10 of our engineers and 6 wagon loads of lumber, but the finished construction will allow troops to move through the region at a safe distance from the poisonous gas. Excellent. do it ourselves. Don't need to have anyone. Don't need to owe anyone. Inquisitor reports from Griffin Wing outpost say that construction of a safe path through the western approach's larger sulfur pit is complete. Our soldiers completed the bridge without incident, and it has opened routes to previously inaccessible areas of the approach. You can inspect the results the next time you travel to the region. Excellent, Commander. Excellent. Not now. Huh. Alright, so where are we headed next? I think I never finished the western approach, so I think it might be going back there. And then the disaster in the deep roads.
To work?
And then...
Let's see what we have.
rare herbs. Always good shit. Alright, table missions are complete. And I believe that at the end of last stream we finished updating all of our conversations with companions. So now we can pretty much just head to the western approach. And head off back to... Favors the first enchanter. Okay. Meet Hawk. Holding the western approach. How to lure a dragon. Okay. So Blackwall and Vivian so far. And Cass. Okay. So Cassie and Vivian, and then and then. Okay. Cassie, Vivian, and then change it to Blackwall later. See if we can try to break through there somehow. See if we can find... I'm not sure. I don't recall. I remember there's like a locked door that is going to be a problem. I don't remember if there was any clue as to how to open it, though. Looks like there might be some baddies, though. Is that everyone? Be opened by some kind of mechanism that I do not have. Well, shit. Okay. Fine. Be that way. So I recall there was a different way around from the north side. Instead of going over that way towards the gates of Thoth, let's go this way into the canyons. To the west instead of the east. Yeah. Try to get up so we can get a view of what's around, if possible. Okay, can't really get a view of what's around, even from this elevated position. That's not very good. I believe I just made that hyena explode, which is why there's pieces of him everywhere. Oh my. There's that spider. Alright, we're going to try and see if this palace leads to the other sides of the gates of Thoth. Probably not, but you never know. Manifest. Second shipment of artifacts for Griffin Wing Keep. 3 staves, properties unknown, 1 vessel for bloodletting, 6 damaged tomes of varying degrees of legibility, remains of Illyrium sensor, delivered to the keep at once. Service, we'll see the more functional items passed on to the Calpurnia. Calpurnia. That's much, yeah, Calpurnia. Oh, you want to play it like that? Bring your ass over here. Man, I wish it was area loot. Instead of having to go around to every single one to loot them. More death root. Okay. Oh, and a mosaic piece. Very cool. Alright. Nope, can't light it. Can't light it, no worries.
Did they honestly think that would keep us out?
Preserve note. Preserve letter found in the body of Master Balarin. You were right to doubt. Helladius will not be swayed. If this letter was sent and it was sealed, then it is sealed. Send aid. Sarpedon. The still ruins. Well, let's make sure we get all the loot in this area before we head off to a different zone. Written note. Morven. Alexius has failed. The work thus becomes all the more vital. Secure the site at all costs. The Elder One will not tolerate another mistake on our part. Service. Oh, so the Venatori are working with Corypheus. Yeah. Not surprising. If we didn't already know that. We did not already know that the Venatori were working Corypheus. Well, we know now. And we obviously could have suspected. See, this looks like a giant treasure chest. Or a coffin. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Go in this sumbitch. Crafting materials will reappear after some time. Returning to previously searched areas can help. Blah 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 blah. Farming. That's the tip. Farming. Probably a tad late. Wow, that's a lot of demons. And Venatori. What magic keeps them in stasis? Don't know. Fuck. Alright. A short letter accompanied by a map of the western approach. Several areas have been circled. Lucanus. The references are obscure, but they point to a single power. Sealed at the height of the old empire. Venter's involvement in the region predates the First Blight. Detailed accounts of the location are non-existent, but there are some promising leads. You will be provided with men and supplies. Do not return empty-handed. Oh, wow. That's a hell of a mandate. The mat, it looks like it's got more than just people and demons in stasis, but like the crashing down of the or explosion of the entire fort. Like, holy crap. Wow.